Hi, I'm Matt Bokulik here at the Players School of Music, Director of Music and Education. I'm here with Al, who's been with us for 1 week, and want to get his feelings about how things have gone for him. Did you have a preconceived notion about what the school is about before you delved into Monday morning with us?
Didn't really have a preconceived notion. I mean, did a little research on the web and read the stuff, and honestly was a little intimidated about the whole music reading thing because that's never been my deal. But it was good. I mean, it exceeded my expectations as far as being able to say, "Oh no, you're going to read, and it's going to be okay," and it was okay.
On Monday, who'd you have for ensemble? Was it Joe Porter?
Yes. Yes.
And so that was your first experience in the hot seat for reading?
Yes.
Yeah. How was that? What did he give you? I'm kind of curious.
Well, I got ahead of time I'm a 1 week intensive student, so ahead of time they gave me the chart that I was going to be reading, and so I had a little time to work on it. And then Joe was, real understanding about, okay, here's how it goes. I've played rock, I've played in bands, so I mean, if you say lay down a Latin feel, I can play root fives. But having to just read it on the spot, is a different thing without a lot of time to practice. But it was good. I mean, it made me uncomfortable, and that's what I need to be.
Yeah. Well, on Tuesday, I believe I had you in ensemble.
Yes.
And you were playing pretty good on that piece. Was that Blue Bossa?
Blue Bossa. Yes.
Yeah. So we switched, didn't we?
Yeah. You put me right on a blues tune right away.
And you were fine with that too. You read that. Very well. So. Your reading's probably a little better than you like to say.
Probably, but again, that's not what I do for the other band stuff.
If you don't do it a lot, it can be a little intimidating, but it's nice to know that you can come into a situation and do it, though, isn't it?
Yes. Sometimes I'll play at church, and the intimidating time of year is Christmas music time, because then they lay out here's real music. Oh man, do I have a lot of time to work on this? And usually they give me enough time.
Well, that's good.
It's intimidating.
Yeah. Well, part of reading is working on things.
Yeah.
So my advice is that when you leave here, that you always find a piece of music that you're just working on slowly. Take your time. No one's in a rush. I don't think you're in a rush.
No, I'm not in a rush.
But just always read something. Anybody that wants to get good at reading, really, at a professional level, you need to read a lot of stuff every day. But you need to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You need to do it. But as long as you're reading something, you're going forward.
Right.
What else did we hit on for you in the week that was important to you?
Lots of theory with you, which I've had theory. I mean, I've had some college classes, but you got into the chromatic, how the chromatic scale works. Because I've always watched bass players go through this chromatic thing through these chord changes, and the stuff you went over explained. Well, this is how they're able to get away with that, and this is why it works.
Oh,
I mean, I could fake it. I could do it by ear, but it's like, okay. But if I get a set of chord changes, I need to know what works and what doesn't, and I think that was insightful.
So you're referring to when we got into the secondary dominant?
Yeah.
Thing?
Yes.
So moving in by half step into chord tones.
Yes.
Yeah. It seems pretty intimidating if you don't know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Once it gets explained, it's just, I don't think it's that intimidating. It's just a matter of knowing chord tones.
Well, you explained it well, also.
Oh, thank you.
I will give you that.
I hope so. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
It's my job.
Yes. Well, you're good at your job.
Well, thank you. So basically, the strong points that we hear are threefold for you as a bass player, which was walking bass lines,
Yes.
reading,
Yes.
and improvisation.
Yes.
So did you feel that we help you meet those goals to get you on a platform to work for the next year?
I have lots to work on. I mean, I've only been here for a week, so I've got a foundation. A lot of here's some exercises, here's some things you need to do, but it met my expectations that I'm coming away with stuff to move forward, because before I got here, I felt stuck doing the same stuff all the time, over and over. Which I can make some money playing in the wedding band thing and all that, but as a musician, it's kind of like I was stuck.
It's
like
not
if someone asked me take a solo, I would break into a sweat. Now I'd probably still break into a sweat, but maybe in 3 months. After going through some of the techniques, I would be a little more confident. Yeah, sure. I can get through this, and not a problem. So,
good.
Yeah.
Did you study with Joe Porter and Elias?
Yes.
Through the week?
Yes.
And how did you like them? two different personalities, but great players.
They both gave me some good tips. Joe helped me with. He said, walk some lines. He goes, okay, if you're walking, here's some things you want to do, and here's some things you want to stay away from, which was very good. I mean, stuff you need to hear. And Elias got into a little more technique with my right hand, which it's going to take me a while to, I've been playing in a certain technique for a long time.
Were you a little heavy-handed with the instrument?
Yes, a little too heavy-handed, and he was concerned that what I was doing was probably going to cause some, because he said he went through it. He's watched how I was holding my hand. He goes, you could end up with some tendonitis that you're not going to like if you keep playing like this.
What I love about both those guys, they play beautifully, they play correctly, and they have great knowledge in how to teach those, teach the bass, whether it's upright or electric. And two different styles, but both very modern and just wonderful to play with both of them. I, played with them on the outside of the school, and it was just a lot of fun. Those guys.
They were great instructors.
Who else? Did you have anyone else this week for instructors?
Vicky for helping with the one. We can't leave her out.
No, not at all. She's a heartbeat.
Yes. Her and Jason helped with, especially when I first got here. Here's your song. Here's what you're going to be in for. And then we do some morning stuff. It's like, how was yesterday? Let's go over some things.
Oh, that's great.
And Jason helped with, okay, here's the groove for if you're just laying down the bass line. Here's my, foot pattern. Let's try and copy that kind of stuff.
Vicky's actually been studying piano with me for about a year now.
Yes.
So she's just constantly at it. So she's really into it. And that morning thing is perfect with her and Jason for anybody that comes in for the 1 week. It's just a perfect setup for the rest of the day, I think. Yeah. So if you could sum up your week in a couple of words, 2 or 3.
So 2 or 3.
Or 1. Or
okay. It was, 2 or 3 words. There's so much, I guess. It's, everyone said by Thursday you'd be feeling pretty tired, and that was yesterday, and by Thursday I was feeling pretty tired, but it was good. 3 words. It was just an excellent experience.
Oh, there it
really was. Ensemble was great.
Good. Yeah. Hopefully it was fun, too, even though it's hard work.
Oh, it was fun. Oh, yeah, no, I didn't go home going, it was fun.
I just want to make a statement in regard to the learning experience. Knowledge is free. You can go anywhere online and get knowledge. You can go online, find all the information that you want, but it's mentoring that makes the difference. So I think what you did when you came here, you've been mentored and placed in the right direction with this information. So you have a good chance of understanding what you have to do, when you have to do it, and what to look for when you're successful or not successful with it. And mentoring is good. You can Skype with us at any time. And Skyping is very good because you get the mentoring, but the one big plus, I think, of being in a school situation, if you can do it, even a week, is that you're immersed completely in the musical lifestyle of what it is to learn music, because you're surrounded by other people that are pursuing the same thing. They have the same problems that you might have, and you're having a cup of coffee with one of these guys or gals, and you're having a specific, unique problem they have, and you can bang heads together and try to figure out how to work around that problem. And that's kind of
the students were great. I loved being around. I mean, I was probably maybe not the oldest, but one of the older people here. But it was still great. I mean, everyone was cool, and it was a really good atmosphere.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you had a great time here. It's been wonderful having you here. I want to thank you.
Thank you.
And this is Matt Bokulik at the Players School of Music. And come on down and check us out sometime. Look us up on our Facebook page or our website. And we're up in Clearwater. It's nice and warm here in the wintertime, so if you're up in the cold, you might want to come down here in the winter for a week or two. And come learn music with us. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.